That's it. It's all but over now for Walsall's playoff hopes for this season, as we've threw away a 2-0 lead to lose at home to Bradford City 3-2. I'm absolutely gutted, to be honest with you. I just generally don't know how we haven't won that game. You know, we're going 2-0 up inside 15 minutes, you know. You're thinking, here we go, we're going to have a hatful today, but wasn't to be. I think one man did it. Andy Cook again comes back to haunt us. Got a goal and, you know, got an assist, and he was involved with the third goal as well. So, yeah, he absolutely bullied us today. But let's go for the game. Walsall made 2 changes to the side that won against Swindon on Tuesday night. Jackson Smith came in between the sticks for Owen Evans, and Tierney come out for Brandon Comley. So Ryan Sturt played in the more the 8 position, and Comley sat in the holding midfield role. And, you know, like I said, Walsall got off to the perfect start, really. Hutchinson, a really good run from him, driving into space. He plays a nice killer pass through to Ryan Sturck, who's one-on-one with the keeper. You know, good finish from Sturck, composure. What we've needed for moments in this season. You know, he showed some coolness in front of the goal, slotted it in, 1-0. Then Jackson Smith takes a kick. It seems to go all the way through. Their keeper misjudges the bounce, and Mo Fowler's there to head home, and we made it 2-0. Walsall looked comfortable. I think we looked comfortable for most of the half, really. Even when Bradford scored, I think we had chances as well. You know, Hutchinson it in the post. I think that might have just been before. But the point is, I thought we controlled up until 30 minutes. And then, obviously, Andy Cook made it 2-1, I think, a couple of minutes after, though. Yeah, I think we looked a little bit on the back foot a little bit at times. But again, I think up until 30 minutes, I thought we were still in control of the play. We were still creating chances. And then, obviously, a free kick for Bradford, and then Andy Cook's headed across to Jamie Walker on the back stick, who just tapped it home. Question the marking on that one, really. We've got to do a lot better. You know, Cook's a threat in the air, and we just let him have a free header at the back post. And I could question why no one's marking Jamie Walker at the back post. A simple header, really frustrating goal to concede. So, yeah, we went 2-2 into the half-time break. Yeah. And then, obviously, they scored within the first 10 minutes of the second half. Talk for that goal. It was an absolute shocking goal to concede, really. Free cross into the box. If we talk about that, that had to be addressed in the game. They were only threatening, really, off aerial balls, crosses into the box, set pieces. And we just let them do it all afternoon, really. Let them get the touch out the feed, set themselves up for the crosses, which... it's disappointing, really. You know, as a player, you've got to see that as their strength. You've got to stop it. You've got to get tighter to the wingers, or wing-backs as they were playing. Stop them getting the crosses in. And we just let them do it all afternoon. Andy Cook had another free header in the box. I think Jackson Smith saved it. And then Jamie Walker, again, taps it in. Easy finish. Not good enough from Walsall's point of view. And then around 60-65 minutes, Jamie Walker actually picked up a second yellow card. So, you know, the crowd started lifting it, really. The players started lifting it as well. We didn't score another goal. It's beyond me. I think that's just the story of our season, especially the second half of the season. We just don't take our chances in the key moments. We've had a few of the players, you know, a couple of the players, a lack of communication, couldn't get the shot off. I think Tierney and Fall had one. I think Knowles hit the bar as well. Hutchinson had a good chance, which he blazed over the bar. We've had plenty of chances in that game to get something out of the game. 21 shots again, and we've only scored 2. But let's be honest, though, we don't deserve to get into the playoffs, do we? Being 2-0 up at home and throwing it away. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Walsall's playoffs hopes. Obviously, if Doncaster go and win on Tuesday night, it's mathematically over, then they'll go 5 points clear of us, I think, or 4 or 5 points. So yeah, going into the last game, yeah, I think it's over for Walsall. And yeah, like I said, we've missed too many key chances in key moments in the game. The good sides manage to find wins in games like that. When it's not going for you in front of goal, you find that little bit of quality to put one of them away, and you'd have got something. I think a point wouldn't have been good enough either today. But yeah, what the most frustrating thing for me is, you know, I think the playoffs. I think you're gonna be able to get into the playoffs this season, maybe scraping 70 points, which shows you it's a massive opportunity to Walsall just to sneak into the playoffs this season. It would have been a good experience for the club, the fans, the staff, everyone involved. It would have been a great experience. But I guess there's an aspect it's not over yet, but it could possibly be over on Tuesday night if Doncaster go and get a win. Oh yeah, like I said at the start of the video, absolutely gutted. And, you know, Andy Cook's come back to haunt us again. Seems to always, you know, turn up for our games. You know, fair play to him. You know, he's a, you know, a nuisance for our defence, for any defence in this league when he's on the game. You know, uses his arms really well, protects the ball. He wins most of his headers, and, you know, he's an absolute nuisance from attacking and defensive aspects of the game. Man of the match today, I'd get Ryan Stirk. Obviously, he got a goal to start off with, and I thought he was solid in the midfield. Had a decent game. I thought Mo Fowl played well. I know he's, again, fans will say he's missed a few chances, but his overall play I thought was superb. His touch was class, and he's spraying the ball from left to right really well, holding the ball up really well. And yeah, I thought he had a really good game, and hopefully it's something Walsall are looking into, signing him going into next season, because I really do see a good player in there. Just needs a little bit more composure in front of goal and a bit more quality, but if he can get that, he's going to be, you know, knocking on 15 to 20 goals. He's already got 13 goals this season in his first League Two season, so hopefully Walsall looking at that. Yeah, but like I said, story of our season, really. We just don't take the chances in key moments. And yeah, going into next season, we've got to build on it just by, I say, 5 to 6 real quality players in certain aspects of the pitch, probably striker, attacking midfield, a couple of defenders. And I think we could be a good force next season. But like I said, I do think it's a real massive opportunity missed. But it's an improved season, you know, from the previous seasons we've had in League Two. You know, we've put a really good effort in. Fair play to the players, you know, Matt Sadler. You know, massive credit, you know, for putting a good run together and putting us in the picture with the last stages of the season. But yeah, Bradford could still potentially sneak in there with their game in hand on Tuesday. If they win that, and if they beat Newport at home and hope results go their way, that could potentially sneak in. So yeah, who knows, but it's looking very unlikely Walsall are going to make the playoffs. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, leaving your thoughts on the game, and up the Saddlers.